wanna hide something from a Christian, hide it in they book. If non-believers know your book better, how that's gonna look. Can't take the heat, get out the kitchen.
If one says that being a disciple of Jesus, if you are a true disciple of Jesus, you will always remain with Jesus and you will never leave him. If you tell an unbeliever, you was never a true believer because you left Jesus, you denied Jesus, so did the disciples. His own disciples fell away from him. If you say that I fell away from the faith, so I never truly believe, you would also have to say that his own disciples who denied him, who fell away from him, they denied the faith. So they did not always remain with him. If Jesus had never went back to his disciples, what if he never went back to them? Would they ever have came back to him if Jesus never went back to them? Think about that. Jesus had to go and reveal himself physically, bodily, to the disciples. Even then, they doubted. So they denied Jesus. They left him. They forsook him. They denied the faith. And Jesus had to go back to them. They didn't go back to Jesus. Jesus went back to get them. He went back to find them. So why is he not going back and finding the others? Why is he not going back and find us who left, as he did with his own disciples? Is not Jesus obligated to leave the 99 to go find the one that he lost? Why does he not come and find us today, those who left? Why is he not coming and revealing himself as he did with his own disciples? Is it because that those were the only true disciples that he chose to reveal himself to? Because they didn't always believe. They denied him. They denied the faith. But he went back to them. He went and found them. And he brought them back. And he did that immediately when they left him. So he's obligated to do that immediately for those who leave him today, if he considers them to be true disciples. The question should be, why don't Jesus come to you? Why is he not coming to me? Why is he not coming to those who used to be his believers or disciples and they're no longer his disciples? But he revealed himself to those who left him, who were his disciples. So what you should be asking Jesus is, why don't he come to us? You should not be asking, why do we not come back to Jesus? Because the disciples did not go back to Jesus until Jesus came to them. So you should be asking Jesus, why don't he come to us? Why did Jesus pray for Peter? He prayed for Peter's faith not to fail. When did he ever pray for Judas's faith not to fail? When did he ever pray for my faith not to fail? When did he ever pray for those ex-disciples or ex-believers or those ex-Judases? When has he ever prayed for our faith not to fail? So you shouldn't be asking us, you shouldn't be telling us rather to come back to Jesus. You should be asking Jesus to come back to us if we are truly his, because he is obligated to leave the 99. and go find the one. So, were we really ever the one? Only he can answer that.
You believe what you can show, or just believe from what you know? What make a book holy if God never wrote it? Imagine God was just misquoted. If God was